Right, so kindly join us for more update information and news. So today we are lucky enough to actually to invite Mr. Raymond, all right, one of the V5 leaders in the community, has been long journey together with UBX. So today we will learn and share and get to know him even better of his mission and vision in UBX. So today we get to know, all right, what is it required or how do we actually want to be part of UBX V5 family. So without further ado, let's invite Mr. Raymond.
Hi, everybody. I'm Raymond. Nice to meet you all guys.
All right, so Mr. Raymond. So
Yep.
as some of you know, all right, his name is Raymond. All right, he's been V5 for quite some time together with UBX already. So maybe you can let us know where are you actually from?
Okay, I'm from Singapore. Okay, I
Okay.
think it's a beautiful country, which I think everybody should come and take a look.
So, since your journey in UBX, all right, what made you join UBX?
Okay, I believe that everybody join UBX is invited by somebody. Uh, Last year March, I approached Director Yu. Actually, I'm going to sell something to her. So she told me that she's going to start up a exchange. That's why I joined her. That's a different aspect of your guys.
Okay, so basically, you actually plan to meet her to sell some product, and in the
Yes,
end, and a director you actually counter you back and eventually brought you back to joining her instead of you selling the product.
correct, correct. Yes,
Yes, I believe most of you out there definitely hear of this name before, Director Yu. So she's been a very influential and also a very strong community leader that managed to bring a lot of V5 leaders at this moment. So Mr. Raymond, so I believe that you actually started from V1. So how long did it take your journey to reach V5?
actually, we have a very hard time. In the beginning of the exchange, it does not provide anything for us to sell. So a lot of people are worried about a new exchanges. So is there another money game, another policy scheme? So people are worried. So we take a very hard time. We take about 3 months to achieve V3, and now 2 months become V4.
So that roughly take about 5 months. It was actually quite astonished result because within a short periods of 5 months, you already become your position as your V4. So
Yes.
how actually you where is your community based actually? Is it based in Singapore or only Singapore or around the country, around the world?
Okay, we started venture to the market. We do not start in Singapore. We start out in the Malaysia side. So I have a team of Nigeria, a small team. We started because when it's tough, so we just share with other people. So people just invest a small amount. So slowly started. Then I got two key leaders, which is Singaporean. They have other country committee, and they started venture. So now my largest committee is now at Europe. So I have some committee in China, uh, Hong Kong. Now coming out is Taiwan and Malaysia. These are the few teams I having now. The Europe now we have Canada, we have London, we have people from London, we have people from Germany. So people start to share around the exchange. So overseas market are more uh, a, a knowledge exchange as a good project rather than Chinese committee. That's why I started to venture more on overseas market rather than just uh, sharing with the Chinese committee, focus on them.
Because as we all know, I mean, we have actually been exchanged, yeah, during for quite some time. So we believe that majority, all right, the community actually comes from the China side. So what actually helped you to able to penetrate or able to bring uh to Europe countries?
Okay, for your country, they are more logical people. So when you give them what they want or let them see what these exchanges have and what is the certificate what they have and what is the legitimate of this exchange, they are more willing to join in and slowly venture with the exchange.
So, but how do you actually get to meet leaders in the Euro side? Because normally we actually confine ourselves in Southeast Asia or maximum to Asia side. But what made you able to actually reach out to the Europe side?
Okay, in the beginning, my leader talked to the Europeans with Zoom meeting. So they start sharing about this UB exchange. So get a few leaders to start off. When their committee get bigger, we fly over there. After 6 months, when they have a big committee, we fly over there to hold meeting for leaders, V1, V2, V3 above. We conduct training for them. So they are very confident with the exchanges.
Okay. Oh, I see. So, roughly, I mean, what is the your Europe sides? I mean, possible stacking at this moment. I mean, is it a very good result? I believe that's few V3 and V4. Definitely, it's a very good result. Are you guys the only one at the moment actually venturing into Europe?
I don't think so. I think other committee they have some Europe market, but the majority is on Chinese committee. So the Euro side, I
Oh,
believe that there's still big market to venture. I hope that our exchanger can plant all over the world, not only just a small community like Europe or China. So everywhere, even Africa, India are expanding now.
so for those of you actually listening to our podcast, yes, now UBX is actually expanding not only in Asia but also in Europe, Dubai, and etc. So I believe all of you can actually see results from other countries like from Nigeria, Africa, Vietnam, China, Japan, Korea. So all these countries they are actually coming in. We are actually expanding through community power to expand to increase the user database in UBX exchange. So this is why everything is actually possible as long you take the effort to share and meet more people. Definitely, you are able to generate not only helping UBX exchange in the database, but you yourself also able to generate a very good return in investments. So, what is your challenge for you to actually to hit your V4? I mean, I believe that everyone actually will struggle at a point of time, but what is the toughest challenge that you meet when you're about to hit your V4?
Okay, when the point of time I was V3, I was stagnant for a time period of time. So when the right people come in, when we start to venture to Europe, the expansion is very fast. So it's a time critical mass come in. So when is the critical mass come in? It depends on how hard work we go in. So when we hit the critical mass, the volume will flip. That's the point. When we hit the critical mass, all of a sudden the sales just went up overnight. I was so amazed also. So only through that, I believe that persistence play a part. We don't know when the sales come in, but through our perseverance, so things will happen miraculously.
Oh, so basically, by hitting your from your V3 to V4 is basically your exposure to the Europe market that actually help you to climb up a ladder higher, is it?
Yes, yes.
So I see. So at this moment, you are actually definitely climbing up to your V5 and V5 plus plus. So which is the new country that you are planning to actually venture and also will probably be your next stepping stone to your higher V?
Actually, I look forward Indonesia, a 300 million population. There's a huge potential to expand out our UB exchange, get more user to come in. So I've been flying off next Monday to Taiwan. After that, we are planning to go to Indonesia if possible. Looking for a few good leaders to expand out our UB exchange.
So for those of you that actually listen in our podcast today, with regardless you are a member or not in UBX Exchange, don't worry, reach out to us. If you are Indonesian, listen out because we would like to actually to come into Indonesia also. For Mr. Raymond, if you guys would like to work with hand in hand with him to actually help to expand in Indonesia, do feel free to contact us and also feel free to contact your leader where we can assist you in expanding your community members. So, Mr. Raymond, so at this point of time, what is your biggest closing that you ever did in UBEX Exchange?
Okay, on August last year, we have successfully convinced a person who have a big huge network. He came in with a V2, which is 150,000 USD at the point of time.
Oh, so that is from which country is he from?
He's from Singapore. He got a very huge neighbor, huge network over a few countries: Cambodia, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Philippines, Taiwan, China.
Wow, that guy must have a very vast connection in his
Yes,
working
yes, yes.
experience. There was so many countries that actually working together. Okay, so this is some questions that actually regarding about UBX. Okay, so now some
Mm,
about more personal question. All right, uh,
personal.
how did actually UBX change your life?
Actually, in fact, really changed a lot. This 10 months, I've been traveling a lot. I travel almost 10 countries every week, planning the next place to go to help all my community to expand up their market. So I've been quite fortunate that a lot of them, they welcome us because they want to know more. They want confidence to penetrate or expand these exchanges.
Previously, what do you do before you join UBX?
Okay, I'm working with a international company selling health supplement, doing some network. I also a supplier of candy. I got my own product doing supplying uh, to few countries. That's my main income source of income.
So basically now you have actually joined UBX. Now I believe that flying here and there for the past 10 months actually make you devoted into UBX. So basically what did you see the value in UBX that make you such motivated and to go around to promote, to share with people about UBX?
As I know, in financial world, the most high end product is exchanges. No matter you buy or you sell, exchanges make money. So it's the most profit, profitable business. So I'm quite fortunate to be one of the committee member to expand and help these exchanges to build more committee and more database.
So, right, this is actually Mr. Raymond's point of view. As we all know, at this moment of time, people has been exposed to cryptocurrencies, exposed to blockchain, but do they actually know how it actually works? So this is why Ubex Exchange is a bit unique in sense that they provide academy where us as being a trainer, we conduct our training Monday to Sunday every day with podcast at 8 p.m. We share to you what UBX can actually provide and what is actually UBX all about. So what is actually all right, what makes people interested in UBX. As we all know now, users is getting more and more in exchanges, and this is the right time. UBX coming up, all right, to become one of the top five exchanges. This is what they are actually aiming for. So for those of you that are hearing this today, be stay tuned and be excited because why? UBX definitely is going to be the next top five exchanges in years to come because this is actually proven with the correct support, with the correct strategy partner that actually join together with UBX, definitely we are able to achieve this accomplishment. So for those to want to know more, all right, who is our strategy partner, who actually collaborating with us, who actually venture with us, please stay to our podcast, listen, and also inquire for those that actually invite you over to this podcast because all these are very valuable information. And least but not least, all right, exchanges now is actually the next thing because why everyone required to buy and sell the token, especially in many people have invested much money in cryptocurrencies and they would like to actually to diversify to actually sell, all right, and this UBX exchange also provide exclusive launch pad to all our users member, so where all our users can early participating, all right, these exclusive projects with huge potential, you can join in the launchpad in UBX, and this is the early start to able to get their early coin in the exchange. All right. So this is some of the benefits that UBEX exchange can provide to you. So Mr. Raymond, so we proceed. So
Yes.
basically, what is your future planning in UBX?
Okay, I actually planning more to venture more country, helping more of my guys to so-called to understand more about these exchanges because a lot of people just know what is investment in this cryptocurrency. They don't know really exactly what exchanges doing and how the profit is going to gain and how to build a committee. So now my target, because a few of my guys already achieved V3, even V4. So now I'm really going to open their market by helping them to let those guys to understand more in depth what we are actually doing. Because a lot of people really just put money and take money. They don't really know what is actually what they are doing also.
Yeah, so for those of you actually listening to our podcast, yes, we don't actually invest just because of investment. We don't just invest based on trust because why? You have to be responsible in what you're investing. You have to know exactly what you're expecting. And through this is why UBEX Academy come in place. We actually educate all the leaders, all the community members to understand what are they doing exactly? Because why we do not follow blind mice, all right? Leading blind mice where the leader is also blind. So no, because in UBase exchange, we make sure that all our users get to know, understand fully what is it all about, what are they actually doing. So this is the one of the benefits and the community reward that we actually given by UBase exchange to actually help educate, to share the knowledge and experience to our users. So at this moment, Mr. Raymond, how many members are actually in your community at this moment?
At this moment, about 4,000. So I'm looking
Wow.
forward to this end of this year, maybe 20,000.
Wow, that's fantastic. It's very, very huge achievement. For a short period of 10 months, you already have around 4,000 plus. This is fantastic. So I believe in few more months to come, definitely duplication of two easily, you can meet around 8,000 and another two times will be 16,000. Definitely, it's a great achievement. All right. I believe that everyone would like to actually be in your footstep. So let's go to something more spicy. All right. Because at this moment, V4, all right, at your current position, what are the expected profit, all right, that you actually able, what is the range like? Do you get at least six figures, five figures
You mean a month?
a day?
We are talking about daily.
Yes.
Daily, I can yacht about 3,000 plus a day, daily income.
Wow. That is roughly almost 90,000 plus. For those of you actually hearing this, being before you're able to enjoy such rewarding benefits, what are you waiting for? Because why? With UBX Exchange, we are actually making this all possible. Without being worried, all you just to do is just to need to share. Just imagine 1,000 a day. With 1 month, you're already making 30,000. And at this point of time, where can you find this 30,000? By just sharing and educating is not easy because I know with this 30,000, we can make a lot of changes in our life. So, Mr. Raymond, do you have anything you want to say to our postcard listeners or to our UBX family?
Okay, I wish to add something because why? As a community leader, I'm quite fortunate to be UBX. So imagine at the point of time next year, in the first quarter, company get listed, and we got a chance to go there to ring the bell, and we can be part of ourselves involved in the exchanges and make it. So this is what we're looking for. So to me now, I wish to tell everybody, every drop make an ocean. I used to tell my team, every drop make an ocean. Even a person coming with 100, they can make something out of that. Hope everybody can work towards uh, the listed time frame. So work hard for that. I hope everybody can uh, achieve what they're going to achieve with you at the top. Okay. Thank you for inviting me for this session. I'm really grateful for the academy host to invite me to share something which really I feel that I'm proud to with UB Exchange. Thank you.
Definitely, thank you, Mr. Rim. Because once again, before I recap everything, it is our pleasure, all right, to invite Mr. Rim to share his utmost experience with UBEX from the early stage until today. Because why he did not give up, he did not question, he believed it, and he do the best out of it. Because of this, he average can make such a very good a result. All right. So do not worry because everything happens for a reason, and what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. All right, guys. For those of you who have not know, all right, UBX, all right, is going for their listing. All right, they definitely looking up and waiting for their listing on app by this year. So let's wait for the good news. All right. So all of you of there that actually missed out our podcast, do go to our nation to actually join our UBEX Telegram group, our channel. All right, we actually send it in the link already. Those that you have missed out our podcast, you can actually stay and listen. And for those of you listen and feel want to know more about UBX Exchange, feel free to check out with your inviter or text us in our Telegram group to know even more. Right? So my name is Victor, and once again, thank you, Mr. Raymond, for joining us. And stay tuned for every day our podcast at 8 p.m. and Friday our AMA with all other leaders or any important figures that will be invited to join our AMA. So thank you for today's and have a great day. Have a good night. Thank you, everyone. Stay tuned. Bye.